Hello and welcome to Weird Around Illinois. You know, one of our sources of frustration is the fact that we haven't managed to come up with any really good Dogman videos of our own to show you. We've definitely tried. We've been in all the places Dogman's supposed to be in the area, but we just haven't got any good footage yet. So, we're going to do what everybody does when they can't do something themselves. We're going to criticize other people who do it.
Yeah.
So, we're going to take a look at some supposedly real Dogman footage, and we're going to give our honest reactions and opinions to it, and we'll see what you think as well. Let's get weird.
So this is the Michigan Dogman caught on video, and then basically different other tag names. But yeah, let's listen.
David Hank's paranormal videos, huh?
Yeah, apparently so.
Alright, I know I've seen this one before.
Yeah.
Paranormal caught on camera, maybe? I'm not sure what's with the lines across the screen.
Yeah. I've added lines intentionally across the screen before.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks... It doesn't matter how old a video is. I think that was purposefully added.
Interesting.
That's, messing with my eyes. It's so weird. Yeah. Wow.
It would be in line with the weird staticky sounds that we're hearing in the background, too. It's almost like they're trying to distract us from the subject of the video itself.
Yeah. It's blurring it so much.
Okay, that looked like a horse.
Yeah, let's go back to that one frame. Okay. So,
maybe a little bear?
Yeah, I mean, from that angle, it looks like a bear.
It has big ears, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
I do see almost like a glowing, maybe? I don't know if that's just part of the static.
Yeah, and then, like, right there's an eye, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of like the cross-section between the legs.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be upright at all.
Go forward a little bit. There was this weird thing where it, like, swished its tail. There.
Ah.
That's a horse. That's a horse flipping its tail.
You know what? That's true. That Dogman wouldn't have such a long tail like that.
No, it's got like the fly swatter tail and everything. That's a horse. That's gotta be a horse.
Alright. Let's see if it does anything else here. Ah, it's so pixely.
Yeah,
And losing my vision every second.
I know.
Yeah, if you look at it for too long, then look away somewhere. It's just like a bunch of scribbles.
You know, when I first started doing this, I was really kind of feeling bad that I forgot to put my glasses on, but now I'm a little bit thankful.
Yeah, for people with good vision like me, it's hurting.
That is a creature on all fours.
Long ears, very small head. That's not a Dogman.
No,
That's a dog without an owner or a horse.
yes.
Alright, I think that one's case closed, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you were to continue to play the video, you would hear all these spooky howling sounds, but I'm pretty sure those were added after, because they just sound like somebody played a Halloween soundtrack.
No, I kind of want to hear that.
Okay.
Do you know if it was like near the end?
About 2/3 of the way through, I think.
That's an airplane. Come on.
Or the sound is demonically possessed?
Yeah, that's... I don't know what to think of that, because that sounds like an airplane. I would just assume that's an airplane if I heard it, but...
Sounded like the airplane was landing in their backyard.
yeah, it sounded very loud and close.
Yeah. I think they were trying to make something that sounded like a Dogman howl, and it really kind of didn't.
Yeah. Alright, well...
Yeah, I think that one's debunked. I think that's a horse.
Yeah.
Or at least some sort of four-legged creature with a long tail, not an upright walking canine humanoid.
Yeah. And also, there weren't a lot of big muscles on that thing, so even if it was a Dogman, it wouldn't pose a big threat to you.
No.
So let's go to the next one here. It is called Dogman is caught on video manifesting from its tree portal.
Now this is interesting because we always talk about Dogman. You can go ahead and let it roll.
Oh.
This one slow develops.
My research area here. What I want to share with you today is
We often talk about Dogman using portals, and I know we've seen shows where they talk about trees being portals, specifically for Bigfoot, but if Bigfoot can use them, why can't Dogman?
what I'm going to do is show you how a Dogman comes in from their dimension, which I believe are dimensional as Bigfoot is, and use this tree here in order to manifest itself. With that being said, I will show you the manifestation of a Dogman on that tree. Okay, here's that same tree right now. And you can see it's starting to manifest itself on the tree. You can see the chest area, the shoulder, the arm coming down, the head up in here moving, the snout area, its eye.
So my first obvious question, how does he know that Dogman is going to manifest himself in that tree at this time?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought he was actually describing it being there right now, and I didn't see it.
And no, it's not there yet, but he's claiming that it's coming through this portal in the tree. Unless he's like the Dogman Whisperer and can like call him from another dimension through whatever tree he chooses.
It's like, hear me up, hear me up.
But
I'm gonna make a call, and it's gonna pop right there out of nowhere.
Right.
I think he's saying like there's like a small part of Dogman starting to pop out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm seeing more like what could be like a shadow or something.
Right.
Not so much a Dogman. That's a little extreme.
Yeah.
It's manifesting itself onto the tree there. I think it's pretty phenomenal that you'd be able to see that. It's turned its head and all. The legs haven't formed yet, just the upper part. You can see the brownish dark color of its fur. With its arm and shoulder, and then there's its head there. So with that being said, I will show you.
It's kind of slow developing, so if you want to skip forward a few minutes, that's probably fine. Not a few minutes, but
Here's the most replayed part. That's usually when it's interesting.
mm-hmm.
Okay, now here's the same tree. You can see its body is right here, the standing up.
Is he seeing something? Is he crazy? Because I'm not seeing it.
I'm seeing a big blob. That's about it.
That can't be a leg. Because that was there before, wasn't it?
I think so.
I'm looking at what's over there right now.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
just looking like a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, give it a minute, as I did see something in this video when I screened it earlier. So
Alright.
I'll be curious if you guys get anything as it goes on.
This is head area right here. You can see its ears there. You can see its snout. You can see its eyes right there. It's moving its head and the leg coming down over here. The hand actually standing on its leg over here, and the other leg is bent like over here with its heel and its foot down on the ground, manifesting itself, moving. This is totally blew my mind when I saw this on my self-cam recorder. I recorded this over here, proving to me that they're interdimensional beings, the same as Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call them. But I believe they use a tree system with the roots and everything that goes into the earth that gives them energy and the power to do what they do.
Are you seeing anything?
No.
I'm seeing it, but I think with how blurred it is, it looks so fake.
I see like maybe a face there, but the structure of the tree has remained the same. It's just that the camera is so low quality, it's glitching a ton.
See, that's what I saw. I saw the face part, and it did actually seem to have a three-dimensional quality to it, as if the face was coming out from the tree. But I didn't see any of those body features he was talking about.
I do see that's gotten darker.
Yeah.
I can see somewhat of a formation, but again, it's so blurry. I really can't say it's real. at
Yeah,
all.
he was using the mouse to point out like around here for the feet, like bending his feet down. These are trees, those aren't feet. I haven't seen anything like it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure those were there since the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
Well, can you go a little bit further back? Because I don't think that was there. All that darkness.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It did get darker.
Yeah.
So that's what it looked like at the beginning. Then what time was it? Like about 2:41 or something?
Yeah.
So if I'm understanding this guy correctly,
Zoomed
he
out.
just... Yeah, that looks like a shadow of those other trees.
Yeah.
But if I'm understanding this guy correctly, he basically just had a video pointing at, or a camera pointing at this tree all day for some reason, and when he went back over it, he happened to see what he thought was Dogman manifesting itself. So I guess he didn't just try to call Dogman through this tree or something.
Yeah, he must have been just confused by it, and I don't necessarily blame him. I mean, that face can be convincing.
Yeah.
If you're wearing glasses and far away, but it's well, yeah, I think this one's kind of busted.
Yeah. Why don't you just scroll us closer to the end, see if this thing becomes any more defined than what we saw.
So he's claiming right here is the chest area, but it's not muscular. There's no arms. It's just possibly a head and some like light shadow there.
Yeah. What I was really waiting for in this video is for him to like come out of the tree and just go trotting off somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, and to make this even weirder, there hasn't been much head movement. I mean, I see where he's getting the 3D, where you're getting the 3D-ness from.
Yeah.
Well, especially at this view. But there's not been a lot of head movement or any movement. No purpose to anything. Alright. I think that's all we're gonna get out of this one. But
Yeah. I don't think this is somebody who's trying to fake people out. I think this is a guy who legitimately saw the face of Dogman in his tree, maybe because of the shadows or whatever, and he was convinced that that's what he saw, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to tell him he's wrong. I mean, for all I know, Dogman did manifest itself in that tree and then changed his mind and went back into the tree. But to me, it looks like shadow.
Yeah.
It looks like shadow that is uniquely shaped like the face of a Dogman.
Yeah. Strange but minor phenomenon there. Certainly something weird though. I mean, that's definitely weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so this next one is simply Dogman caught on camera in forest. Interesting thumbnail choice. Simple font.
Yeah. Now see, if the thumbnail was the picture, I would be impressed, even though I know it's AI generated.
Yeah.
But somehow I don't think that's what they filmed.
I've actually just seen something running in here. So I'm gonna have to be careful. I think it's a bear.
Sounds like they're in an English forest then.
Yeah.
Bear?
Oh, I see something.
Hey!
Gotta be an Englishman in America, because they don't have Dogman in England. Although I suppose they have werewolves.
Have Dogman in England.
I
Do they?
I have heard a couple sightings and actually a couple videos as
Start
well.
walking away. Walking backwards.
Is that's Dogman?
Guess so.
It's more like a Bigfoot to me.
That was my thought too. That was more Bigfoot or human in a ghillie suit kind of look.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Interesting.
I'd like to go back to that frame real quick. There's like one frame where we could slightly see it. Well, is that a little person?
Odd.
You know those little guys from
Hawaii? Oh no.
Yeah, well, that's but from Star Wars.
Oh, the Ewoks.
Ewoks. That might be it. I mean, it's the environment that matches.
Yeah.
Can you go back a little bit? I thought they were a little taller.
It's very blurry. I can't quite. Oh, there we go. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I remember right, I think this is the one that got rather severely trolled in their comments section about, yeah, that's definitely a primate, it's called a human.
Alright, well. Yeah, that was way too short.
I think you see it again at some point.
Okay. That was a good frame. Yeah, okay, that's looking slightly taller, but it's still so mysterious. I can't identify it as a Dogman for sure.
Could be a Dogman, could be a Bigfoot, could be a human.
Could be like Mouse Man or Rat Man.
Yeah. Or Goatman. Don't forget Goatman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too, maybe a little bit too dark for Goatman, but I don't
Yeah, that's true. He was a redhead, wasn't he?
know. Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's getting awfully close to the tree the thing was behind.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay, I can see why they're trolling him. I don't really think that if you saw a Dogman that you would be creeping up behind the tree that he's behind it. Hello? Hey!
That's what I was thinking. It's like he's trying to have a casual conversation with it.
Yeah, I mean, we would be out looking for Dogman and we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Jimmy. How are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice to meet you.
Dude!
Yeah. Okay, that's a bear.
Is it?
Oh, I see a head.
I see claws. I see a big head.
Are those claws? I thought those were hands.
2, 3. Yeah, those would be white. No, like.
Are you sure those are the claws, though? Because it looks like it's facing away from us.
Sure.
Yeah, I see what you mean, though. That does look like a bear from behind.
It looks like.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Sort of.
Well, wait a minute. No, bears wouldn't have.
Not claws that big.
No.
No.
Is it sloth man? Yeah, they do actually have claws like that.
Yeah. We've discovered a new cryptid.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same thing we saw earlier, though. It didn't have claws like that.
No.
Very weird.
Yeah. What kind of recorder does he have that's making that noise?
I don't know. I assumed it was just a cell phone video, but maybe not.
Somewhat down there as well.
Sound like a lens.
Yeah.
What is that? It's messing about with the trees. He's just pushed a tree over.
Gotta say, there's just something right about an Englishman hunting for a werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not Scottish.
It could be.
Sounds Scottish to me.
He's disappeared now.
Is he seeing something I'm not? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Thanks for the zoom.
Yeah.
That's disappeared. Holy shit.
Okay. All right.
What the?
I think that was one of the troll comments. I saw that costume in Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, you could buy that for, I don't know, 20, maybe $50.
Yeah.
Somewhere between that range.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so this was a hoax.
Yeah.
All right.
I do want to know how he got those claws, though.
Yeah, that was, those were nice claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was enough to fool us right to the very end.
Yeah.
And then,
He kept our attention going.
yeah. Well, so now we know how easy it is to fake a Dogman video, and we've seen a couple of potential maybe Dogman videos before this, but nothing conclusive in any of these. There was none that I would jump right out and say, yes, this was Dogman. This last one I would jump right out and say, no, this was not Dogman. But the internet is full of videos like this and stories like this, and if you find one that you really think is true, by all means share it with us. We'd love to take a look at it. But for now, thank you for listening and thank you for subscribing.